Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be going over M1 Finance. Is it possible to have multiple pies inside of your portfolio at once? And how would you how would you go about accomplishing this within the M1 Finance taxable account or the Roth IRA? So that is what we're going to be covering in today's video. So if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. If you do enjoy the video, find it helpful, hit the thumbs up. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, want to drop some knowledge, leave a comment below. I always appreciate all your guys' feedback and the subscription. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I had a viewer subscriber leave a comment if it was possible to have multiple pies within your portfolio at once. Now, I only have one pie. It makes it very easy as far as tracking, but say you want to invest per segment. So you want to have pies that are tech segment, telecommunication, healthcare, utilities and such. You can create multiple pies and then have a holding pie that holds all your individual pies based on segments. That way, when you're going through here and you only want to have 20% of your portfolio in tech stocks, then you would specifically set that tech pie to be at a 20% target percentages, and then kind of go through your other segments and pies within your portfolio and set them accordingly. So that is what we're going to be doing. In order to do this, you want to first create pies. Now, head over to your research tab here at the very top, click on research. You're going to want to select my pies. Now I have a couple in here. Some of these are available over on my website underneath portfolios or free portfolios, something along those lines. Now we're going to be creating some new pies. Now I thought this would be a really good opportunity to take a look at and recreate the Essential 40, and then I can go ahead and have some of these links below if you guys would like to check these out. Eventually I'll have these up on my website. Now what we want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and clip this over here, clip that over there, and we're going to go ahead and drop in and create a couple different segmented pies. So the first one here, we're going to create a tech pie. So we want Facebook. We're going to go ahead and add it to our basket. We're going to go ahead and select Amazon and add that to our basket. We're going to go ahead and select Cisco. Go ahead and do the exact same thing. So all we're doing right now is looking up the stocks by name and dropping them into our basket, which is just putting them down here below. And then we're going to continue here. We have Apple, adding it to our basket, and we have Microsoft, Intel, and ADP. Those are our last three. So Microsoft, Intel, and yeah, I spelled it correctly, Intel. This one's taking a little bit longer. Intel. That's a little bit, there we go. And our last one here is ADP, Automatic Data Processing. There we go. Now we've added these all to our pie. We can now select, I probably am zoomed in a little bit more, but here there's an add button. We're going to select add here at the bottom. And what this is going to do, it's going to go ahead and throw all these stocks here that we've added into our basket, and it's going to create us a pie. Now inside of here you can see that we have 8 holdings, and we have all 8 of our stocks here that we had originally pulled: Facebook, Amazon, Cisco, Alphabet, Apple, Microsoft, Intel, and ADP. Those are the 8 stocks here currently set up. You can go ahead and adjust these percentages by selecting edit here, and say for example that you wanted to move Cisco down to 10%. That would mean you'd have to bump something else up by 3% here. So maybe ADP, that goes to 13, Intel or Microsoft, that goes to 13, and Apple, that goes to 13. Now you're sitting here at 100% here. You go ahead and select save, and now it's going to update your pie. Now this is showing new pie. What you want to do here is select edit, and you want to give it a name. So what I have done here is I'm going to go ahead, and because we're naming this sort of off to the essential, we're going to go ahead and say Essential Tech. And how many are inside of this portfolio? There's 8 specific stocks inside of here. So I'm going to go ahead and name it the Essential Tech, and it's going to be 8 specific stocks. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now this specific pie is available within my pies area. Now here it is right here, Essential Tech. Now we're going to go ahead and create the next one here. That is going to be energy. So I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Click on next, create pie. I'm going to go ahead and select Exxon and add it to my basket. Select Duke Energy. Go ahead and select that one. Add it into my basket. Go ahead and add that last one, Enterprise. products. There it is right there. And those are the only three there. So I'm going to go ahead and add that into my basket. There's a little add sign right here. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And there we are. We have these three specific stocks in here. I'm going to go ahead and name this Essential Energy. And I'm going to go ahead and just say that this is 3 stocks in here. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in there. And that's fine right there. Exxon and Duke, those are great companies. I'm going to go ahead and select save. And now we go back to our main pies. We're going to go ahead. Now we have the Essential Tech, which is 3. The Essential Energy, Tech is 8. The Essential Energy is 3. We can go ahead and continue on here to the next one. Healthcare. Create that one. Look up United Health and add it to our basket. We have Bristol. I don't believe that's a oh, it is still a public. Okay. And J&J, Johnson & Johnson. There we are. So again, 3 energy. We have 3 healthcare. We've added them. We go ahead and select add into to combine all of these. We're going to go ahead and name this our Essential Healthcare. And this is, again, it's just 3 of them. I guess it wants me to drop it like that. That's probably better. Select save here. And now we have our Essential Healthcare stocks. Now we go back to our pies. We're going to go ahead and do one more. We're just going to go ahead and do financials, and then we're going to wrap it all together. So we'll create a pie here, and we have financials next. So Visa, very popular here. Visa. We have JP Morgan. We have CME. Don't follow that one specifically. AIG. Couple financials here. Berkshire Hathaway, BRKB. That should be there. And those are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 financials. We're going to go ahead and select add here. And it's going to wrap all 5 of those stocks here into the financials. These are all 100 by 5. That's 20% in each. And these are going to be our financials. And that is 5 stocks representing the financials. So let's go ahead and save that one. And we do have a few here. I could go ahead and finish this off. So let's go ahead and just continue on here. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my pies here. We're going to go down to our materials next. So create pie. We're going to go look up IP for International Paper Company. Drop that in there. We're going to get Dow DuPont. Dow DuPont. Drop that in there. And Monsanto. I don't believe that's a public company in there anymore. I think that got bought up by... Let's see, who bought them up? I'm not 100% sure right off the bat. US Steel, that one's not popping up. Potash, I don't believe that's the correct ticker symbol for that. This is saying POT, symbol X. So if we just look up the symbol X, okay, there's United Steel. So I am going to go ahead and add United Steel. We have Monsanto, ticker symbol MOM. If we add MON, I'm not sure if that was... I can't think of who bought them out. So Potash is ticker symbol POTCA. So POTCA, that one's not coming up. It could be this one, but it's not the same ticker symbol. So I'm just not going to add that one in there. We're just going to go ahead and add these 3 in: International Paper, Dow DuPont, and US Steel. And that is going to be our materials. So edit, essential materials, and this is just going to be 3 stocks, and you can see 33, 33, and 34. Drop that in there and save. Next, we're jumping down into our industrials. So again, back to our pies, create the pie. And industrials, waste management, very popular one out there. We have Triple M. We have American Airlines. Airlines Group, there we go, drop that in there. We have Boeing. See if I can actually spell that correctly. Boeing. That one's not wanting to load. There it goes. Drop that in there. We have FedEx, so FedEx Corporation. General Electric, and then Lockheed Martin. Now, when I share this out with you guys, if you guys want to adjust them, that is completely fine. If you guys want to remove, say for example, General Electric, but either way, I'm just going to go ahead and create this. We only have a few others. Instead of trying to make this video too long and drawn out, I see that we're almost actually done here. I'm not sure. I wish I could ask you guys if you guys want to stick around. We can just kind of build this out. But, whoop, didn't name it there. Going to go back in. So what we're going to do here, this was the industrial. So I'm going to go ahead, essential industrials. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stocks in here. So we're going to go ahead and drop that. And of course, I spelled it incorrectly. It's going to help me figure that out. Maybe I didn't spell it incorrectly. It just doesn't like the S at the end. Okay, so now we have our pies that we've created. We've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pies. We didn't create the staples, discretionary, or telecom. So what we can do here is we can create a sort of holding pie. And what we can do here is head over, instead of looking for specific stocks here, you're going to want to click on My Pies, and you're going to want to go ahead and select here the pies that you've created. Now, we've just added in those specific companies here, and we're going to select Add. Now, that's going to bring in all of our specific segmented pies into here. And now, say for example that we want tech at 20%, energy at 10%, materials at 10%, healthcare at 20%, essential financials at say 25%, and industrials at 15%. That puts us at 100% there, and this is going to be our essential 40s. So this is going to be our overall essential stock portfolio. So this is the overall essential stock portfolio, and we'll go ahead and remove the number in here because this is going to include all of the essential stocks here, and we're going to go ahead and save this. And now if we want to, we can actually share this one out. We can see that the 5-year performance for this one that it's showing here is 11.15, but this is only going back, this is clicked on 5-year, but this is only showing you a return of August 31st, 2017 until now. So it doesn't really give you a good estimate. Now if we're looking at the 1-year performance, this is actually showing you a 1-year performance. So if we're looking at here, this specific portfolio, the way that it's currently showing that it's down 2.15. If we want to compare that to say the S&P 500 1-year performance, we can go ahead and select the 1 year. And 1 year ago today, the S&P 500 is up 2.72%. So this portfolio, the way that it's currently set up, because of financials, they were hammered back in 2018. That's probably what could be dragging this portfolio down. So if we had adjusted this just a little bit, say we go technology 25, financials 15%, healthcare 25%, and we saved this, now our portfolio for the year, we'll see here that our 1-year performance, it's not negative 2% now, it's around 1.64%. And we can actually sort of adjust these, but here we are. We have one holding pie, and then below it we have multiple segmented pies by their segments. So our tech, our healthcare, our financials, and when you're investing in this portfolio, if you find that tech stocks are a little bit overblown and you want to pull back a little bit and not invest into the tech segment as much, then you could bump up healthcare or financials or energy or materials and so on. So overall, if you guys would like to create multiple pies within M1 Finance and separate them by segment, that is 100% doable. If you guys are brand new to the M1 Finance platform, I do have a link in the comment section below. I'd appreciate if you guys use it in order to sign up. I will also have this portfolio completely filled up and available down. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys, and then if you want, copy and use it for your portfolio, make some adjustments in your pies. And let me know if you're going to, begin investing here on the M1 Finance platform. So that is it for today's video. Again, if you guys did enjoy the video, find it helpful, hit the thumbs up. If you are brand new to the channel, a recurring viewer, have not yet subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you do hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. And if you have any comments, questions, going over anything in today's video, drop it into the comment section. I always appreciate it. And that is it. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.